To Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash, the honest, the apostle, and elders, the great millstone, and shalom to you, brothers, that's pushing this gospel, this good news with truth and sincerity. So I'm going to title this video, The Businesses and Employments Opportunities Shall Cease. Okay, so the businesses and the employment opportunities shall cease in America. And I'm going to start with Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. And it reads, Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. When you go into the word youth, it means strength. Okay? So it says, Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. Now, what is the creator referring to? That's referring to our Lord, our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? Remember now thy creator, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, in the days of thy strength, or when things is good. When things are going good. You know what I'm saying? Now, what is those things I'm talking about? I'm talking about your life. When you have things to lose, when you have potential, okay? See, the Lord typically he typically will bring young men into the truth, okay? Because a young man has a lot of things he can lose. He has great potential. You know what I'm saying? A young man, on average. Now, you do have exceptions. But on average, the Lord goes for younger men because they have more things to you lose. You know, they can be molded, okay, and they have potential. Like I'll give you an example. Anakin Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker. You know what I'm saying? He had great potential, but you know he messed up and he turned to the dark side. He became Darth Vader. Well, same thing. But a young man has potential. He has great potential. Okay. But the ways of life in general, the conventional ways of life in general is when things is flowing good, when things are when you have a lot of employment and opportunities available to you. Those are the time that would be the perfect time that you want to get into investing your time. This is the time that you want to invest. This will be the time for you to invest into this truth, into this knowledge. So it says, Remember now thy creator, thy power in the days of thy youth, in the days of thy strength. Meaning, uh, when the economy and everything like that is flourishing, when things is going good for you and stuff like that, uh when things is, normal or conventional. Okay. When the while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay, so you wanna get into this truth while things is going good. You know what I'm saying? While things is fine. You know what I'm saying? That's where when the Lord uh is about to bring destruction into this place, he's not gonna turn his back on you. You know, when Jacob's trouble hit, you're not gonna be one of those guys that say, you know what? Lord, show me mercy. Because at that time when Jacob's trouble hit, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late for a lot of niggas, man. You don't want to be caught up in that. You don't want to be a part of that. You want to separate yourself. You want to be somebody that's holy. When you go into the word holy, holy means separate. It means to be separate. Okay. When you're separate, you're different. You stick out. When people see you, they're supposed to see something different about you. Okay. And typically, when people see something or someone that they can't be understood, they hate it. Okay. You know, people fear what they can't understand and they hate it as well. Okay? People hate this knowledge. You know, because the Lord hasn't opened up their mind to understand this knowledge. It wasn't meant for them. Okay? So you're supposed to seek the Lord when things is going good. You're supposed to work now and play later, essentially. That's what they say in the world, right? So while in the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay? Because when you get old, man, you all washed up for the most part. Most people, when they get older, they end up getting washed up. There's no more use for them. There's nothing that they could really, there's no fruits or anything that they've accumulated over the years. You don't want to be that guy, you know? See, the true knowledge, the true gift, the true luxury, the true riches, and it it all dwells within this knowledge. You know, when you open up that Bible and the Lord is supping with you, there's nothing better. There's nothing greater than that. Okay, I don't care how much gold chains a nigga may have or a person may have. Niggas in general, they like to be on that type of time. How many cars you got, how big your mansion is, uh, how many businesses you got. It doesn't amount to the knowledge that you could obtain if the Lord is dealing with you and He opens up your mind. And if you invest your time into this truth, there's nothing amounts to it. Essentially, you're supposed to be a junkie for this truth, a knowledge junkie. You're supposed to always be seeking to obtain more knowledge. All right. See, the Lord takes pleasure in that. He takes pleasure in that. Verse 2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. So while things is, like I said, while things is still good, while things is going smoothly, while there ain't no uh while there's no war, no major war coming, because it's gonna get bad out here. It's gonna, you're gonna have missiles and Jacob's trouble happening that's gonna be occurring in the near future. Okay, when those chariots come, when those chariots pull up, when the day of the Lord comes, those clouds are gonna be dark. It's gonna be very dark out here. The missiles are gonna darken up the sky. It's gonna be so much missiles in the sky. It's gonna darken up the sky, and then when it hit this place, America, when it hits America, it's gonna it's gonna set this place up in smokes, in flames, okay, which is gonna darken up the skies. Okay, all those black clouds everywhere. It's gonna darken up the skies. The Lord, the day of the Lord shall be darkness and not light. Okay, so it's gonna get real, real serious out here. All right. So you're supposed to be uh looking for the Lord. You're supposed to be seeking the Lord and getting into this truth heavy while things is good. All right. While you have things to lose. Because really, to be honest with you, you ain't really losing anything. You ain't really losing nothing. This ain't worth shit anyway. Ain't nothing. The lives that people live is not real. It doesn't really, it's really not real. All right. It's really not authentic. It's not real. These are just merely avatars that that our spirits are in. You know, this is a place of judgment. You're here to serve slavery. You're here to serve judgment, and that's that. And to accomplish an objective, a mission. All right. Everybody has a lot. Everybody has a purpose that they have to fulfill. Everybody has a reason why they're living. Some people may not understand. A lot of people don't understand. Okay, but everybody has their lot. Everybody has their lot And the man of the Lord's lot, and the reason why he was put on this earth was to push this word and to defend the gospel. That's the only reason he's here, and to bring forth the elect. You know, to bring out this word, and the word is pretty much going to do all the work for you. You know, the word is going to wake up the elect. It's going to wake up who is meant to wake up. And read it on verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, okay, the keepers being the elites of the house being, you know, the system, uh, shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves. You know, your authorities, policemen, okay, uh, your judges, your so-called judges, your congressmen, your senates, okay, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. So yeah, the grinders shall cease. You know what I'm saying? Because there are few. So there's not gonna be a lot of job opportunities in the upcoming future. Shit. They ain't really no real job opportunities now when you really think about it. A lot of the jobs that are out there is not gonna be able to cover your cost of living. Okay? 14, 15, $16 an hour ain't shit. That ain't nothing. Okay, that's not gonna help. Uh and businesses and different stores is only closing. They're closing. A lot of stores is closing. Rite Aids, Family Dollars. Niggas like to go to Family Dollars, CVS's. What else? A lot of family-owned businesses. Okay, those businesses are getting shut down. Okay, shit, you got a lot of grocery stores that's getting shut down. Walmart's, shit, that's a big one. A lot of Walmart's is getting shut down. All right, they're working on those FEMA camps for those Walmarts. All right, uh, so you know you got a lot of businesses, a lot of restaurants, for example, grocery stores, department stores, regular department store, would that be tool or house improvement department stores? Different businesses are shutting down because the economy is all jacked up. Job opportunities isn't as sharp as it was at one point. That's taking a huge hit. A lot of people has ended up homeless. A lot of people are losing their houses. They're losing their homes. Okay, they're ending up on the streets. Okay, and those that look out the window shall be darkened. See, when Jacob's trouble hit, ain't nobody gonna know what to do because they don't have that knowledge. They don't have this knowledge. They don't have the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. When you have the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you have a higher understanding. Okay, you have a much higher understanding than your than everyone else. Okay, I don't care what kind of knowledge you obtain in this world, it does not amount to this Bible, but to the words that is written in this book, the Holy Bible. It does not amount to that. And if you are able to understand what the parables and the mysteries that is written in this book, you have a higher level of understanding because the Lord opened up your mind, and that's a gift. That is a gift. Okay. Verse 4, it reads, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets." Okay, the doors shall be shut in the streets, like I said, from businesses. Okay, those businesses, man, those businesses is closing down by the dozens. All right, everybody, you all know it. All the people, they know it. A lot of these businesses, a lot of things that used to be is no more. Okay, It's a ghost town. It's becoming a ghost town, man. America is becoming a big ghost town. And when the sound of the grinders is low, he shall rise up. He shall raise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Shit. The vibration of the music. The vibration of music is horrible. All right. Robbing, stealing, killing, adultery after adultery. It's always about a nigga fucking with another nigga's bitch. Okay? It can never be a woman that ain't taken by a man. Okay? It can never be a chick that ain't taken by another man. It's always gotta be a man, another man's woman. Okay? That's all these niggas talk about in their music videos. Robbing, stealing, killing, messing with another man's woman. Okay? That's the vibration. All that drill shit, man. All that drill shit. That's negativity. That promotes violence. That promotes straight wickedness. And that's why people's all jacked up because they're being fed that BS time and time again. And the kids are being fed that same shit. Okay? So they grow up to be little gremlins and they terrorize the neighborhood, they terrorize the people. Okay, they go around starting riots and breaking into stores, and that's what leads to these businesses closing, and that's just profiting. That's what happens. Okay, see, music is a very powerful instrument. You know, it could be used to build up somebody's vibration, but it could also be used to destroy somebody. Man, music could be used to destroy someone. You know, music could be a very, very great weapon, man. Okay, no, the gun has nothing over vibrations, the vibration, the spirit of the music that's being pushed out here, the witchcraft that's within this music, the different spells that these witches and warlocks put on this music, man, behind closed doors. All right. And that has a negative influence on our people. But it's not going to get to the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, the elect. It's only for the 2/3. It's only for you other nations. Okay? This destruction is for you. Okay, Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14, and it reads, and the Most High have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. So it says the Most High have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. See, people don't want to work, or they don't want to put forth their all into their craftsmanship or their work because they ain't getting paid hardly shit. Why would you care to do a good job or value your work if the people that's paying you or the individuals that's over you that's paying you ain't paying you shit. You know, you ain't gonna want to do that job to the best of your ability, and then you're working these long hours and you get worn out. You're going clocking in the same time every day. It's just a big old loop, okay? A big old loop of misery, non-stop, and just to take home crumbs, a percent, and then you take those crumbs. That's like half of like the government and it's like they're getting half your check. The state is getting half of your damn check. You know, you ain't really taking home shit anyway. Okay, so the wages suck, and then you get these taxes, all this taxing percentages that's being placed on your check. So you taking home literal crumbs. Okay, shit. That's why the quality of everything, cars, uh, That the structure of houses is all getting cheaper. Okay, so you get a lot of sinkholes in the streets, bridges collapsing. Okay, a bunch of bridges having sinkholes in the bridges and the streets, random sinkholes. Where you think that comes from? A bunch of uh, airplanes malfunctioning. All right, those are that's an example of the Lord mingling a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. Okay, the people not giving it, they're not putting any effort into anything because they're getting shitted on, and they have called Egypt to err in every work thereof as a drunken man staggers in his vomit. Okay, yeah, the people is exhausted. Okay, verse 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt. And see that Egypt is talking about America, is metaphorically speaking about America, by the way. Okay? Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, for which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. So this not gonna be this really it's very hard to come across a job, a decent job. You know what I'm saying? You can come across some jobs, but it is far less now than it ever has been. Okay, employment is a big thing now. Unemployment, excuse me, unemployment is a big thing now. You have a lot of folks that are unemployed in this system because this system economy is circling down the drain. It's going down the drain, and as time goes by, it's only going to get worse. Okay. So with that, I want to say shalom. Until next